Well, hey folks, FGFRC, kind of going back to my roots, so to speak. This is the plane that I contribute to learning how to fly RC planes on. This is the original PARKZONE Sport Cub S2, and I got her out of my mothball fleet. I had her hanging up in the rafters in the man cave, and I said, you know what, I need to pull that plane out and give her another shot in the air. Cleaned her up, took her. Whenever you got a plane you haven't flown in forever, you take it apart, put it all back together, made sure all my hinges are in good shape, made sure all my connections are in good shape. It's got the old original AR63A sport receiver that has AS3X. It only has wind mitigation. It does, you can't, there's no self level, there's nothing like that. Just AS3X is on all the time. You can't control it. You actually have to use a programming cable if you want to change the rates or change like mixes and things. I mean, you can do them with your transmitter, but if you want to change direction of stuff and stabilization, so you, but yeah, the only thing that's different is I've hot glued on the wheel pants or the skirts, and these are actually the wheels off of a newer Hobby Zone Carbon Cub S2. I couldn't find the original wheels. They're in the house somewhere. I was going to put them on, so it's all original. Still got the same prop on it that had it when I first got it, and it's kind of chewed up on one end. This plane, I couldn't tell you how many hundreds and hundreds of flights this plane has on it. Majority of which were never on the channel. I had this plane long before I even thought about a YouTube channel. So, but she still looks good, and hopefully she'll fly good. Little windy, but kind of down the runway. Right, left, up, down, right, left. It does have the ability to add flaps, but this one does not have the flaps. So it's just a simple 4-channel control plane. But I have flown this on the channel before. It's just been a long time. Them wheels are kind of splayed out a little bit more than they need to be. But, like I say, this plane's, I don't know, 10, 15 years old. I couldn't tell you. It's an old plane though.
Timer reset.
Got an 1800 in there. (1800) roaring top. Plane has a EC3 connector. I want to say it's got a 30 amp E-Flight ESC. Yeah, it's like an old friend. Do need some up. A little bit of up elevator.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
Has the vortex generators in there on the front of the edge of the wings, which help with slow flight. As you can see, it's getting rocked around. I mean, it's windy up there. You know, a little bit of a knife edge there. Or if I can cornhole it. Yeah, sure can. All right. Well, I don't know what that was. Yeah. Something behind that orange groove. A little bit of a knife.
Remaining 3 minutes.
Knife edge here. That's the thing about RC planes. You're flying, you hear things, you see things, your peripheral vision. You cannot take your eyes off that plane. That's why it's always good. I mean, if you can possibly bring someone else to the field with you, that's great. As a spotter. Okay, yeah, it's windy. All right, let's go back to our dashboard. Get on that rudder. All right. Kind of hard today to see if anything's trimmed because it's just so windy.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
All right. Land in the grass. Let's take off in the grass. Pull up elevator. Oh, I was afraid of that. Our grass is very high though. There. You get used to landing and taking off on a smooth surface. Wheels are very bouncy. Knife edge. Yep, it's like flying an old friend. Stay on your rudder. On that rudder. Woo! Windy, windy.
1 minute.
Today is not the day for greasers.
Seconds.
I'm determined to get a good landing.
20 seconds.
There, that'll have to do.
10.
All right, let's take it back to the bench and talk about it. All right, you can hear, let me get close, you can hear the gyros. All right, when I meant with they're not adjustable, what I mean is with AS3X Now plus some programming and forward program, you can go in there and change how the AS3X reacts and how much priority and this, that, and the other that you get with them. Can't do that with this unless you use a programming cable, and then it's very static values that you can change. And that's a whole different ball of wax there. So basically how that reacts is set. So I can't adjust that AS3X in any way. All right, now the plane flies. I had 100% throws, 30% expo. I'm pretty sure on everything. Let me make sure. Aileron 100%, 30% expo. Elevator 125, 30% expo, and I've got it mechanically set for maximum amount of deflection. And rudder 125 with 50% expo to help me with the steering because she is a tail dragger. All right, let's talk about the battery. We had 6 seconds left on a 5-minute timer. She's a belly loader. Okay, I got a 1800 roaring top with a 35C 3S all the way forward. Plane has an EC3 connector, but I'm using a XT60 battery. I'm using an adapter, which I'm not crazy about adapters, but it is what it is. Didn't have any spark or no real problem. All right, battery's a little bit warm. 51% left. And that's a roaring top, 1800 with a 35C discharge. Alrighty, well there you go folks. That is my old school, back to my roots, flying of the original PARKZONE Sport Cub S2. Y'all have a good one, God bless you. And don't forget, faith, family, and friends, God is good. The original PARKZONE plane. Bye-bye.